Welcome back. Last time I did handstands and shoulder stands on the rings at the gym and managed to get 312 seconds of time in the air with 0 touchdowns. So I'm back on February 6th for day 57 to do more handstands and shoulder stands. So let's clear the scoreboard from last time and get to it. Alright, first attempt, here we go. Going straight up. A little bit of press motion. I don't make it as far as normal because I'm using the straps to guide me instead of just propping up against the bar and rolling, so it's quite a bit more difficult, and it's also new. A little bit of balance. And I'm really getting the hang of coming down and going into an L-sit, I believe. Pretty gentle impact there. My hair just might be barely touching the ground. That was a little awkward looking. That was also very awkward looking. Not totally vertical, but it's something. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 79.2 seconds and 0 touchdowns. Alright, second attempt of the day. Let's do it. Starting with an L-sit this time. Going up. Good reactionary force, didn't immediately hit the bar, and a very gentle impact afterwards. A little bit of press motion. Another good reactionary force. Still haven't hit the bar or the straps. Didn't at all. Very close, but no touchdown there. A little bit of balance. Had a visitor. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, we can add 78.8 seconds and no touchdowns. Alright, third attempt of the day. Going straight up. Visitor again. A little bit of press motion. A little bit of balance. And as I've said before, even if my hair is just barely touching the ground, it's not really taking any loading off my shoulders or arms, so we're not going to count that as a touchdown. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, we can add 57.4 seconds and 0 touchdowns. Alright, fourth attempt of the day. Let's do it. Going straight up again. Very gentle impact. A little bit of balance. Press motion away from the bar. Very close, but no touchdown. good periods of balance. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's an additional 50.9 seconds with no touchdowns. All right, fifth and final attempt of the day. Starting with an L sit. Didn't hold it too long. Really getting the hang of a reactionary force to stop me on the way up too, it seems like. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 53.6 seconds in the air and 0 touchdowns. So as a grand total for the day, we had 319.9 seconds of time and no touchdowns. Okay, some takeaways, and then I'm going to wander off. And it did just start raining, so there may be some odd background noises going on. So we had quite a few moments of balance, and we also had quite a few really good reactionary forces. The time was pretty solid. It wasn't a personal record, but I will say there was a couple instances in there that really looked kind of odd. And I don't know if it was maybe because I decided to try to use the strap for my push to start with that wore me down or what exactly happened. But regardless, we'll be back on another day to practice this more. So feel free to check back in or not. Up to you.